Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the business news here on MIddayLive. My name is Alfred Akanse. Let's go on to our first story this afternoon. The government statistician Dr. Philomena Nyako has given a hint on her retirement as she turns 60 on May 11. Government already has started the hunt for her replacement.
Dr. Philomena Nyako is a trained demographer and statistician. She served as the Deputy Government Statistician for Operations from August 2010 to January 2012. Before joining the service in August 2010, she was a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana. In January 2012, when Dr. Grace Bediako was asked to proceed on leave, Dr. Nyako was made to act as the government statistician and was subsequently confirmed. The current government statistician nears her retirement and government has already advertised the position.
I'm going on retirement. May 11th. That's a government rule. It's a public service. If you are in the public service, when you are 60 years, you have to leave. You automatically have to leave. I don't have to ask for the contract.
With some deputies working under her, will government outsource or pick someone from within the Ghana Statistical Service?
It has to be advertised so both the internal people and the external people can apply. So we give a chance to everybody.
Dr. Nyako says the choice of a successor is beyond her.
Well, we'll keep an eye on what's happening there at the Ghana Statistical Service, and whatever happens, we'll let you know. But the inflation rate for March 2016 was 19.2%, up by 0.7% from the 18.5% recorded in February. Government statistician Dr. Philomena Nyako attributed the increase to transport, housing, water, electricity, and fuel as the main price drivers.
Inflation for food items in March was 8.3%, same as February. Non-food inflation in March was 25.7%, as against 24.5% in February. According to government statistician Dr. Philomena Nyako, the non-food inflation was 3 times higher than that of the food inflation.
That has been the trend. Food is always cheaper than in the non-food items. Imported items, some were already within. So when the change comes, it takes time to reflect on the price.
In March, the inflation for imported goods was 18.4%, a 0.1% increase from February. Locally produced goods recorded an inflation rate of 19.6% in March, as against 18.6% in February. Government statistician Dr. Philomena Nyako explains why the inflation rate for locally produced goods was higher in March.
You know, there were increases in transport fares. That happened in the March prices. The transport fares were increased by 15%.
Upward movements in the prices of goods and services most directly affect fixed income earners. The amount of interest paid by a borrower to a lender is determined by the monetary policy rate. In general, as interest rates are lowered, more people are able to borrow money, resulting in increased spending, causing the economy to grow. On the other hand, as interest rates are increased, consumers tend to have less money to spend. With less spending, the economy slows down.
The Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority says it is still in discussions with the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, and other stakeholders to address their concerns on the implementation of the ECOWAS Common External Tariff. At a forum to educate members of the Accra Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the GRA said business leaders should leverage on the initiative to expand their operations.
Members of GUTA and other trade unions embarked on strike to demand the suspension of the new tax regime. The Common External Tariff is one of the instruments for harmonizing ECOWAS member states and strengthening its common market. Effective February 1, 2016, the new tax regime replaced the harmonized system and customs tariff schedules 2012. The law is composed of 4 tariff rates of custom duty, namely 0% for essential social goods, 5% for goods of primary necessity, raw materials and specific inputs, 10% for intermediate goods, and 20% for final consumption goods.
The whole thing is the interest of the community in Ghana. As I always say, we are engaging GUTA to let us all understand the position the community is taking, and so that we will look at it vis-a-vis what is going to be the benefit. So it's not a question that is being imposed. So the appeal is that it's not like an imposition on GUTA. No, it's a JoJo issue.
According to the GRA, it will continue to educate stakeholders on key aspects of the law and how they can take advantage of the ECOWAS market. The president of the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Nana Appiah Duncan Wassel I, said members of the association are committed to make the most of the opportunities in the sub-region.
The world has become a global village, and especially within the sub-region, we are about 27.5 million people in Ghana. If you want to do any serious and viable business, you need to, just extend it to the rest of West Africa, which has a population of about 350 million.
So that's it for business this afternoon.